Kawhi.
Ball against Thompson. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Pass to Floyd. And Embiid in the corner. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It still does look good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Pass to Floyd. To the middle. Stolen by Ball. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Indiana trailing here. Embiid sets the pick for Leonard. Alley-oop try, and McDaniels with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Chicago, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And check it out, Indiana. They're one of those teams that people seem to underestimate. Not expecting to be this high on the list at this point in the year. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ball with it. Now defended by Embiid. Outside, Ball. Hunter finds Ball. Williams in the post. Embiid's there. Ball, the pass to Holmgren. That one good for 2.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Floyd, and that one is good. Floyd's got 10 points in the game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson against Ball. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Claxton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Williams dishes the ball. Williams a screen on Thompson. The drive by Ball. Count it. 7 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The shot by Floyd, no good. Pass to McDaniels. Hunter against Embiid. Hunter kicks the ball. Six on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Indiana leading. Leonard the pass to Ford. Pass to Thompson. Leonard with the ball. Rebound by Williams. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. McDaniels kicks to Holmgren. Outside ball. Holmgren sets the screen for Ball. Back to Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Floyd, good.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Williams. Knocked away. Deep 2 from Ball. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Here's Floyd, and rebounded by McDaniels.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
The drive by Ball. To the paint. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Floyd passes to Claxton. Here's Floyd. He's covered by Ball. The shot by Floyd, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ball fires from way outside. The Pacers pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Floyd, good.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Smart comes in for Asar Thompson. Here's Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Near the 3-point line, it's Holmgren. And the Bulls with another miss. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jackson dishes to Smart. Jackson a screen on Hunter. Smart. Second chance shot. Pass to Claxton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major. Not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Embiid. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Chicago trailing here. Right side, Ball. Out to the right wing. Claxton against McDaniel. Back to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Indiana shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Floyd, and the bank shot is good. Floyd's got 19 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Hunter finds Holmgren. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Here's Floyd. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now a 4-point Indiana lead. Ball, the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
To the right side. Embiid the screen. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 23.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Holmgren. Ball with a wide open look. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Here's Jackson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Smart passes to Full. Got a piece of it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Embiid, no good. There's Ball with the 3. The shot misses. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jackson is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And Walker kicks to Wallace. Down low. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
There's a screen by Robinson. Ball, the pass to Robinson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
When you got the slick passing skills that Ball has, you love exploiting the defense in the pick and roll.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mitchell Robinson, shooting 1.
And that one misses. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Holmgren. There's Ball with the 3, rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 5. Walker with a clean look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Smart with the steal. Moving it up. And finished off by Walker.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
McDaniel sets a screen for Ball. McDaniel sets a screen for Ball. 4 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. Jones, no luck.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball finds Jackson. Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over McDaniel. Misses off the right iron. Chicago trails by 6. Now Ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Jones slams it home.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
McDaniels dishes to Robinson. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for the Bulls.
Substitution for your Bulls.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Robinson a screen on Wallace. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Jackson. Wallace the pass to Walker. 5 to shoot. Outside Jackson. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And here's Walker outside. Chicago grabs the miss. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
Voigt's checked in for Smart. And it's tied up with that one. The Pacers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. That one goes. Count it. Voigt's got 25 points in the game.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
And the foul called on Casey Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ball, the pass to Robinson. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
4. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Ball against Wallace. Ball no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ball kicks to Williams. Count that one.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
The kick out to Walker from the arc. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Chicago trails by 4. Poke loose. Here's Wallace. A three-pointer, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now Ball. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. On the basket by Jones.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wallace, the pass to Floyd. Wallace with the screen on Jackson. Floyd. That's good from 17 feet away. Floyd's got 6 here in this quarter.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Ball against Wallace. Jackson up top. 9 points last game. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Holmgren sets the screen for Ball. Offline with his
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wallace, the pass to Floyd. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Floyd's got 31 points. Ball against Wallace. For the 3. Outside for Jackson. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Floyd, good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Jones. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Jackson. Here's Floyd. 33 points for him. Good work defensively by Jones.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Holmgren. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And stolen by Leonard. On the wing, Wallace. Inside, Floyd. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Pacers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Holmgren can't hit.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago on defense. 7-point differential. Here's Floyd. He's got 36. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Buries it from three-point range. Wallace has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Embiid against Williams. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leaders. Second, Chet Holmgren.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Got a piece of it. Leonard, that's for 2. Leonard running the floor.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
For 3, Hunter. Great D that time from Leonard. Pacers leading by 10. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jones. Here's Hunter. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Hunter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Out left to the wing. Here's Floyd. And the rejection by Holmgren. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. There's Ball with the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Chicago trails by 8. Jones, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jones has got 10.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Isaac up top. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Solid finish to the quarter, making sure that one went in.
No need to rush there. I mean, he went right to the rim and made a nice, strong finish.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Pacers. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Indiana Pacers. They're dominating this game like we dominate every other sports halftime show.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ernie. Shots fired.
Yeah, and I got his back. He's just telling it like it is. We are the GOATs.
We do have some chemistry, don't we?
Yes, we do.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for Chicago.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that is a wrap. Now let...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They trail by 9 points. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And there's Embiid. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wallace in at the 2 spot.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Ball against Smart. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Launches a 3. Rebound by Wallace.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the joke.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. It's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
The jump hook. Here's Claxton out to Wallace. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Wallace has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
There's the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Hunter the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jaden McDaniel. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Embiid with a screen on Hunter. Wallace kicks to Embiid. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Embiid.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Ball. Dives to the hoop. Misses in close. Pacers leading by 9. Smart dishes to Leonard. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Out to Wallace. that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find a crack in the defensive coverage.
Wallace against Ball, and the foul called on Cason Wallace. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Leonard. McDaniels, a screen on Claxton. And the rejection by Claxton. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
G.A., what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Ball feeling it out a bit. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 12.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Indiana. Walker comes in for Embiid. And Thompson in for Cason Wallace. And so it's Indiana with it. Smart with the ball. Still yet to score. Walker in the corner. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. They push it up 4-on-3. Hunter with it. Out guarded by Smart. Ball against Jackson. Takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Indiana leading by 9. On the wing, Thompson. And Ball with the block.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Pass to Claxton. From deep, Walker. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson against Ball. Tipped away. And he lays it straight in. 14 points for him.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pulls it from 20. Claxton. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Ball, the pass to Barnes. Now McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Walker missing again. Chicago trails by 7. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. No one covering. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
you know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Walker's shot is off.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Ball against Jackson. Stolen by Walker. Thompson inside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Ball against Thompson. Ball kicks to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Stolen by Smart. And here we go, Thompson.
Yeah! And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Shot's good by Walker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And stolen by Thompson. Outside Jackson. Claxton inside. He's guarded by Williams. Jackson has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. To the inside. Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Now here's Smart. Still without a basket.
Switch.
High post, Jackson. Smart finds Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by McDaniels. Ball with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Goes up. And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo Ball, once he catches fire, he can heat up in a hurry. It's tough to throw him off his game.
Here's Floyd. Frames the three-pointer. Floyd's got 41.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Hunter against Smart. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Jackson, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Ball. Indiana also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Wallace subbed in for Marcus Smart.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Floyd, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
1:53 left in the third. Good on the shot.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Left side, Ball. He gets it in there. Ball's got 15 points.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
Jackson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball against Wallace. Ball no good. Pacers leading by 17. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Count that bucket. Jackson's got 12 now in this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Deep two from Ball. Right wing. Williams kicks to McDaniels. Fades back. Holmgren can't hit. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Floyd, good.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's Ball driving to the basket, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 17.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Indiana making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Here's Floyd. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
Fires for 3. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Indiana cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Ball, Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Jackson in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pacers leading by 22. Here's Floyd. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Ball dishes to Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Here's Floyd. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Williams.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so he hits both. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And here is Holmgren. Fades and shoots. And that one goes long. Stolen by Jackson. Fires the 3. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ball, the pass to Holmgren. Second chance effort. Goes up again. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his...
And good! There's another.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Wasted no time on that one.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his third foul of the game. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing.
Oh, he got it again! Sensational!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Yes, that goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ball against Smart. Ball no good. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. They get it again. Floyd. Can't hit from in close. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Smart's got his first bucket in this one.
Pacers foul call. Marcus Smart. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Ball. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Smart. Isaac right side. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Jackson misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Embiid, no good. Isaac passes to Embiid. Williams with the block. Jackson deciding where to go with it. A 3 ball. No good that time. Isaac with some nice D. Shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Love seeing Isaac shoot off the dribble, demonstrating how effective his pull-up jumper is. That's nice.
Ball dishes to Holmgren. Back to Ball. Outside Williams. McDaniels passes to Holmgren. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Oh, great production there from Holmgren. I know he's hungry to prove that he can be a reliable producer.
Here's Floyd, guarded by Jackson. The shot by Floyd, no good. Well, Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Left side Jackson. Back to Ball. Down low. Smart with the steal. Floyd, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball fires from way outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Friday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Houston Rockets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Embiid, and it's G.G. Jackson in for Kawhi Leonard. Williams kicks to Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ball's got 26 points.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Jacks up a three. Isaac misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Holmgren the pass to McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta. 20 points for him.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Ball against Smart. Pass to Isaac. And a wide open look for Claxton. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's McDaniels. No good with the triple. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Smart with the ball. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. There's nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Smart goes in, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Smart's got 4 this quarter.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Williams looking over the floor. Ball finds McDaniels. The three. Trains it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 23.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Floyd, guarded by Jackson. Floyd passes to Smart. Clock at 6. Isaac misses. And here are the Bulls now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's stolen. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Claxton throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Shakes him. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you've got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Floyd, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the first one at the line is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Robinson's checked in for Holmgren. Yabusele comes in for Mark Williams. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Ball subbed in for Ball.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Here's Floyd. Jackson from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 22.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Back to ball. 6 on the shot clock. Another one falls for Chicago.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
Well, this is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. 55 seconds left in the game. Pacers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Barnes grabs the miss. Shoots. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 14.
Bulls foul. Andre Jackson. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
That's good from Floyd.
Floyd. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Indiana. It's a 16-point game. Drills the three-pointer.
G. Jackson. 3.
Here's Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
They get it back. Excellent D that time from Robinson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.